7 minutes.
hot beverage, hot beverage.
What's going on, Team Denwo? How are y'all doing? Coming at you live, 10:16 a.m. West Coast, USA, for a special Thursday show. Thanks for joining me. Shout out to our members tuning in. I'm here for you guys. Oh, yeah, throwing my chart up. There we are. Apologies. I'm just pulling up all the charts. Here's our AMC. We got a day trading chart going on right now. There's been a pump on the day. Obviously, it's green right now. It's above $10. That's a great sign. This is what we've been waiting for. And thanks for the hot beverage, by the way. It's PJ.
Hot beverage, hot
What's up,
pepper
dude?
spaghetti.
Little spaghetti action today. Appreciate the support, everybody. It's great to see some names I recognize in the chat. I'll be live till the close today. End of the market. See what happens here. I already have an idea what might play out. Just give me 1 second here. Make sure everything's set up. Make sure everyone can find the video on my channel. I don't think anyone was expecting this show today. I wasn't expecting to come live, but I told you I'd be here if something crazy happened. It's happening, not just on AMC. It's not all about AMC right now. Some bullish meows coming through today. Kitty has not stopped meowing all morning.
Where is your coffee? Hot beverage, hot beverage, hot beverage, hot beverage.
Oh, I got it right here, Tan. You already know. We can't chart it without our hot beverages. Actually, this song is called Hot Coffee. I think they should rename it Hot Beverage. Can y'all hear the bullish meows in the background? I'm just catching up with the chat over here. So I'm looking at. Denwo actually reads the chat, so feel free to throw out any questions you have. Awesome. Let's hop into it. I think it's probably gonna hold $10 here in the short term. We'll see though. Maybe just slightly lower. 990 seem to be the immediate support. This yellow trend line. Keep in mind it's lunchtime right now. Remember the last couple days, pretty much all week around this time of day, mid-afternoon Eastern. Well, some of the big money is going out for lunch. They sold out their positions on the afternoon. And most likely they're gonna enter when they return from lunch on this little dip here for tomorrow. So a lot has happened already. It may continue into the end of the day. That's why I'm here, is to dispel any panic about this right now. I already saw somebody call this a crash or a dip or something like that. That's not what this is, okay? This is just a small correction. It's not even really a dip. It's not really a dip buy opportunity. It's just a small retracement after this large breakout on the morning. It's freezing out today, I'm shivering. Yeah, potentially a small ladder attack going on here. It's Wedges versus Hedges. the sails are gonna set soon. We're getting ready. We're preparing the ship. The crew's prepared on board. Got our supplies bundled up. Our charts. We have the X on the charts. We know the targets. Let's get it. So it got rejected off this moving average, exactly short term. Thank you.
Appreciate ya, hot beverage, hot beverage, hot beverage.
My pleasure, King Twirl. Thank you for the 7s. Some good luck 7s in the chat, right on. It was funny yesterday, towards the end of the day, AMC was hanging at $9.77 for a little while. It was the resistance. Kind of interesting numerology there, isn't it? That would be this line right here. 977. This green line. Look how much this was respected yesterday. It almost closed the day exactly at $9.77. Pretty wild. I think it closed at $9.78, like a penny higher. Hey Sharon, Patrick, James, Teach, E-Bomb, Thomas, Hornet, right on. Bunch of VIPs in the chat. Hey Andy, Pete Moss, JOE, what's up dude? Logan, Charles, good to see y'all today. Remember, I'll be live again tomorrow morning, Friday morning, 9 o'clock a.m. See you there. So, even if we don't see a big pump into the end of the day on AMC today, tomorrow is set up really nice. This is set up to blast off tomorrow, essentially, at the moment. Hopefully it does close above 10 here, but again, 977 is really the number we're watching. That's really the short-term support that we want to close over today. Nice. Yeah, a bunch of people bought the dips yesterday. That was awesome. Super glad about that. I'm really stoked that a bunch of our viewers and members were able to enter some really low prices yesterday on a bunch of things. A whole bunch of things. Before I hop over to some of those other charts though, let's take a look at the weekly candle. It's putting in a lot more green now. It's extending above this resistance here, the $10 psychological level. Yeah, okay Lucas, I'll take a look at that. At the giant wedge pattern on AMC. You may be right about that. I saw your picture on Discord. So yeah, that is a possibility. We'll have to analyze that a little bit, but it may not be exactly what it looks like. So yes, it very much appears that way, that it got rejected off the greater wedge pattern. I'm not totally convinced yet though, and we still have some time to go into the end of the day. Just because it got rejected this morning doesn't mean it won't close above there. Look how well it's respecting this line here on the chart. I didn't draw this line today. This line's been here. It is absolutely looking to continue here. If not this afternoon, probably tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, throughout the day. We had some pretty high targets for the end of the week. It's heading there. at the moment, it's looking to end the week around closer to $11, not $10. So the daily candle's really bullish, essentially a bullish engulfing candle. It started high and it's way up here. We just need it to close somewhere around where it is right now to look great compared to this previous candle yesterday. And then perhaps tomorrow we'll see a third green candle come through here, pumping it all the way to like 11.50, maybe even $12. That's kind of the short midterm target on AMC right now, is $11.50 to $12. It's possible we close the week way up there. That would be cool. Yeah, there's not much hype around NIO right now, NIO. Jalabo. So, it's not one of our favorite Wall Street bet picks right now. There's some more attractive looking opportunities compared to that. So, yeah, the daily and weekly charts look great on AMC. This is what we've been waiting for. Wow, so I just turned on the VPVR. Check out where the point of control is, this red horizontal line here. It's almost exactly where the price is right now. We haven't checked the point of control in weeks really, because it changes based upon all this price action. Well, the aggregate of this current move right here, all the way up from 14 correcting and where we are today, the average volume area is going to be this red line here called the point of control, $10.27. Of course there's a 7 in there. Yeah, everything's falling into place on this chart for AMC. It really is. That's what's amazing about it. Not necessarily that we're up today. Okay, so it's up quite a bit from this low down here, 17%. It's putting in a beginning a brand new green hourly candle right now. Huge wick on buy wick on the last candle. Let's see if it if this moving average right here will hold whatsoever today. If it's super bullish, this may hold and keep pushing up today, higher and higher and higher. If it doesn't and we see a correction, 977 support. Those are important day trading levels on AMC. We got our chilled beats going today. Hope you enjoy the tunes. No commercials, no BS. Thanks to our community for funding the channel and showing your support. That's why I'm here, just because the members wanted me to be here. Denwo's here to help. Captain's on board. Cool, so let's take a look at some of those other big breakouts from yesterday. Wow, I'm so glad. I really very, very pleased. Congratulations anyone who bought the dips on some of these assets just the other day. So one of those was CVM. I know that broke out today. Look at this. Yeah, is what we were hoping for. Somehow we were able to call a 70% move perfectly yesterday. So congrats anyone who entered CVM down here just yesterday. or the day before, boom, 70%. Remember I was saying when we saw a huge pump like that, be ready to take some profits. A bunch of people did take profits up here and exited this trade already. Fair enough. That is completely reasonable and rational, and you should not second question, not doubt your decision about that whatsoever. If you just pulled 50 to 70% profits on CVM in one day, pat yourself on the back and take the week off. See you on Monday. That was a very, very nice call yesterday. I'm really glad that people bought in there, smash that trade. That's amazing. That's what I'm here for, is every once in a while we're gonna find a killer opportunity like that.
For kitty cat boots, get her some nice fresh milk, glass of milk.
Will do. Thank you, Tan. Appreciate it, man. Tan, man. She was literally meowing in my face this morning, woke me up, so I knew something was going on. Kitty knew before I knew. So that's great stuff on CVM. It's tough to say if it'll keep going from here, but it is looking to hit higher targets, closer to $30, $40. But great trade exiting up there on that pump. You don't want to ride it all the way back down right now. Okay, so here's our other day trading charts. And here's the pump on CVM. It tracked this arrow projection perfectly. Look at that. We spotted this move before it happened. I'll just let you soak that in for a second. Those are the kind of things we're waiting for, hoping to spot. Look at this arrow I put on the bottom of the chart the other day. We hit the exact bottom here. Huge move on CVM, set 80% about. It's turning green again on the 4 hour. It's looking to go higher. This is a 100% move from the bottom in the making. We're halfway there. Thanks for the kind words in the chat, means a lot. So that's awesome. Here's Hornet. Hornet's our member who spotted this trade last week. We analyzed this chart in our members only deep dive weekend video over the weekend, and we were able to catch this bottom here. It's really crazy because honestly, I probably put the least amount of time into charting this asset compared to any of the other charts we looked at. That's how nice this trade setup was. It took me a matter of minutes to nail this trade on the chart. It probably took me 10 minutes to draw this chart. It's really... I'm just stoked for people who got in on that, because that's something that many people missed out on. It took the exact right timing to be able to spot that opportunity. Cool, so I'll perhaps pull this up again in a couple hours here. If it keeps pushing up, we'll see how that goes for the rest of the day. I'm not going to draw too many lines on here. I really don't want to overcomplicate it. It's following our prediction perfectly. This is the target area, not down here. It's got a long way to go. I don't think it's done quite yet. What else? NAKD and CTRM. Those are some big ones right now. They have a lot of potential. Oh, this looks primed and ready to go. It really does. This hot beverage is steaming it up lately. Dipped right into our cup. It dipped right into our hot beverage cup. Little handle there. Now we're looking for the extension beyond the handle, the cup and handle pattern. It's one of the only semi-decent looking cup and handles I've seen on any of the charts in probably 2 months. So many traders are trying, new traders are trying to draw cup and handles everywhere, and I haven't seen any. This one's okay looking. It's not great because it's only a 1 hour chart, but there you go. Oh, that's right, Danny. CCIV Bay. I'm pretty confident that's going up as well. But I want to point out on Naked that the 4 hour candles are hanging right above the moving averages here, so check that out. That's a bullish signal that appears to be finding support on top of this green moving average here. It's a little tough to see through all the lines. So it's on top of that moving average here. And this is an indecision candle. The last 4 hour that came through. It's looking to potentially make a move over the end of the day, the next few hours here. That's why we like the 4 hour chart, because you can see patterns like that that aren't identifiable otherwise. CTRM's been breaking out over and over and over. It's put in 3 solid breakouts right here. Somehow we called the bottom on this too. It's actually in effect right now. It is looking to potentially bottom out here, guys. CTRM, the Suez Canal FUD is all well and done. Remember, the Suez Canal shipping channel, global trade supply line, got blocked. It got shut down, halted for at least a week, maybe 10 days, a month or 2 ago. I think about a month ago now. There was a ship that was wedged in there blocking the trade. That was accounted for about 10% of the global trade supply and shipping channels. As soon as that opened back up, there was more FUD about it on the media that drove the price of CTRM down, Castor Maritime, and they've only since acquired at least 1 or 2 brand new shipping container vessels. MVIS going down, guys. That's what we were expecting on the chart, so I'm not surprised on that. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, as a matter of fact. So this is the mistake that new investors are making. You can't say this is going down. This isn't going down. It's going up from the last time we analyzed it. It is actually a breakout as well on MVIS. I don't like it as much as the other ones, and it may still get rejected out of here. I'm not feeling confident about this MVIS pump. I think the chart on this is overall generally bearish still. It's more similar looking to GameStop, where it may come very low here down to test this lower purple moving average. On the daily chart, we have a hot beverage down here ready to go. So MVIS is actually steaming up a hot beverage right now. It would have to actually close the day and find support in this area, 1250. These purple lines is what we're watching for support to be held. So if MVIS can hold up between these two purple lines at least, even on top of it would be okay too. If the candle closes up here, opens up here tomorrow, hangs around, finds some support, consolidation, that'll look good. It may fall right through here still. It's pretty tricky
Bonus
right now.
live stream deserves a bonus.
Oh,
Keep up the
hey.
good work, Denwo.
Thank you so much for the generous donation, my friend. Really appreciate that. Got some big sevens coming through today. It means a lot, all the support. Shout out to my longtime viewers and members tuning in, like Nick. I hope you're crushing it. And if you're not, you're about to, because stuff's popping off. All the plays we've been watching, this is why we've been watching them. Stuff like this, but alright. Microvision, thanks again. It really means a lot. Thank you, Nick. So, this may get rejected off this moving average, as it essentially has already done earlier today. It's too early for any kind of long confirmation here on Microvision. Remember how long it took for GameStop to play out its bearish effect? That case took weeks to play out. That might happen here with MVIS, where it takes a little bit of time. So the only bullish scenario right now is going to be holding up here at $12 to $13. It's going to need to close the day there and open there tomorrow. Keep in mind this earnings coming up April 29th. That's approaching. It could be a pretty quick move, actually. Could be a pretty quick dip here, or a quick breakout. Microvision does move very quickly. This last 50% move happened in one day. Cool. Let's check out CCIV Bay. Okay. A little bit of red, but it essentially followed our projection, so this is what we're looking at. These wavy blue lines, of course, this orange arrow projection is just an estimate of the direction and the magnitude. It's not going to be able to hit these ups and downs. That's why I have these blue squiggly lines here. We were able to predict this first little dip. It found support in this green box down here. So what I'm going to do is extend this box over to where we are now. And we're looking for CCIV to hold this area, about $19, just over 19. That's going to be lining up with these moving averages as well. This red one here, and potentially this trend line. It's not really a trend line, it's just an idea. It's just a rough illustration of what kind of trajectory we might be looking at here. Something like this. So now that we're seeing this price action on the day, I'm gonna clean up a couple of these lines. These old ones. Now, if CCIV does find support here, which it's looking to do, I'm expecting it to find support here at the moment. I'm not worried about this. With that being said, it was a pretty big pump yesterday, so there's a little bit of profit taking going on right now. It's up 15% on the day. So some day traders who entered here, sold here, that causes this slight red action coming through right now. Perhaps even a few more paper hands second guessing themselves, right? But the bigger pattern in play here is this bear trap, and it's safe to call it a bear trap at this point because it already went up 15% from there. The bear trap already happened. Even if it came back down that low, this would still be a bear trap because it already happened. So, not only that, it's also extended beyond this other box, this other consolidation zone. If it wasn't very bullish, it probably would have got trapped within this little blue box here. It didn't do that. It blasted right through it. That's a good sign too. Another good signal on CCIV. There's many bullish signals firing off on these charts. There's not many bearish signals. Let's look at GameStop. I haven't pulled that up today. Looks like AMC is holding just above $10, so that is what we're hoping for on the close today. I'm here for a few reasons, and about the technicals, the reasons I'm live on a random Thursday afternoon is not necessarily because I'm expecting a huge breakout right now. I'm also trying to keep everybody focused on what's happening right now. This is not a sell-off. Don't be fooled here. Just with a little bit of red coming through on the 15-minute chart, it's nothing to freak out about. Even if you bought in here, it's still, I wouldn't be too worried right now. This is trending up. It's undeniable right now. It's only a matter of time until the everyday investor catches on to that fact. Once they realize AMC is not going down anymore, boom, 20 bucks. It's time to start getting a little more excited about our plays that we're watching because everything's falling into place. All the speculations we've been having about the hedge funds and the short borrow fee rate, it's all playing out on the charts now. Even the US dollar index chart that we've been keeping up with. Even crypto, right? I've been warning people to be very cautious about entering heavily in crypto right now. It saw a huge crash the other day. No. Catching up to the chat. Yeah, be careful of those overbought indices right now. Any day the Federal Reserve can make a statement and change the markets overnight. If they just announce a rate change or some kind of bailout. Who remembers the bailout of 2008? I'm sure some people do. I know we have a pretty mature audience out there who was around 2008. Housing market crash, the bank bailouts, the Wall Street. Scary stuff. I know some of you remember that, but not everyone was trading back then, right? Even if you weren't trading, you probably remember it if you're old enough. Noted, Tej. Dang, sorry to hear that, PJ. He lost his house in 2008. Not to call you out, bro, but that's the kind of stuff that's wrecking people in the markets. And now, let's think for a second about the new generation who's starting to inherit money, starting to take over more professional roles in the economy, work their way up the job ladder, whatever. Thinking about, hey,
Thank you for going live today.
Some more sevens, right on, J-Bake. You're welcome, man. Happy to be here with y'all. Having a lot of fun with the chat. I'd probably be charting all this right now anyway, so there's some added benefit to everybody in the chat with the intelligent conversation. You guys have been able to keep me on top of some of these breakouts the last couple of streams. So let me know if something major changes here on one of the charts that we're watching. Like CCIV. If I'm not watching this chart today and it goes back above $20, let me know. I'll pull it back up. GameStop 147 is dumping, is what we were waiting for. I feel like it needs to be said, congratulations anyone being patient on GameStop. You're one step ahead of the markets. Forget that, you're 5 steps ahead of the market if you've been patient on GameStop lately, waiting for a better entry. We've been expecting a continuation downwards for a month. It's only been trending down. Unfortunately, guys, okay? I'm not wanting to sound bearish on this. I know, I understand a lot of you are holding GameStop. I like the stock. It's a good company. They have solid fundamentals. It already pumped 700% a couple weeks ago. It's in a corrective phase right now. That's just what's going on the charts. I'm just translating the charts to you. We already caught this move back here from $40 to $300 just a few weeks ago. 607% pump right there. That's why it's been trending down. It's been correcting. It's not crashing, it's correcting. There's a big difference there. A crash would be this. Just straight down. It would be at $50 already if it was really crashing. It's not crashing. Bulls are still accumulating the dips on GameStop over and over again. So we're hoping for some juicier entries down here. Nice hot beverage brewing up. This was the original hot beverage. That's how hot beverage started. The meme was because GameStop trending down. This was the first one back here. So honestly, it may very well return back down to these coffee cups. All the way down here. That's the greater pattern and effect on this chart on the higher time frames. It's pretty easy, clear to see that on the daily and weekly charts. Check out this wedge resistance. I'm not gonna really explain all that right now. I've gone over it a bunch in my videos, but that's really what's been holding GameStop down, 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 down. Until we see a clear breakout from this wedge pattern on the long-term chart. I'm talking at least a daily chart, 4-hour chart. Not just a 15-minute spike and then a sell-off. We need some real candle closes. And it's not even, unfortunately, it's not even really gonna begin to even appear bullish whatsoever until it gets back up to $172. There's a hard resistance at about 171. We need to get to 172, and then from there, not getting rejected out of this box all the way back down, but finding some kind of chop support here outside of the wedge, and then breaking above 200 finally. The break above 205 is going to be one of the last remaining signals. So look at that, 207.77, let's call it that. I'm leaving that number. Watch this number. I don't do this very often. I'm even gonna put an alert on this chart, I think. So what that's gonna do, okay, we now have an alert on GameStop, $207. If GameStop reaches higher, I'm gonna leave this alert on the chart for the time being. So any day that this hits, as soon as it hits over $207, it'll pop up on my chart and tell us that. We'll be alerted that it's going above $207. That's what we want to know. That's the exact timing we're going to want to know about it, because as soon as it gets above there, it could just blast off. So that's going to be our real last kind of confirmation. It will require further analysis at that point in time, but that's what we're watching right now. So it's probably going to dip some more before even returning there. The cool part about that, the lower this goes here on an entry, remaining patient may pay off here, because the lower it goes down, further down within this wedge resistance here, these yellow horizontal trend lines up here, the lower and lower it trends down here, well, that's actually going to lower our breakout signal as well. So this green line, this green projection extending beyond the resistances, this is our breakout projection, and I'm continuing to move it. It's a flexible line. We're not just gonna stick it there and leave it there forever. I'm moving this every day. So the lower this goes, the further down I'm gonna move it every day. And what that's gonna do is, let's say, so imagine for a minute that GameStop did reach way down here. The chart's being a little funky. Okay, you can still see it. So imagine GameStop did come all the way back down to this buy box area below $100. Well, our breakout confirmation could be way over here potentially. And what that's going to do is give us a nice bullish signal if GameStop breaks out of $115. So instead of having to wait all the way up at $177 up here, or $207 up here, our confirmation signals will actually be very low on the chart down here, closer to $100, $120. Does that make sense to everybody? So if it dips down here, we're looking for a breakout above these resistances. That'll be the signal in the future. That's how you're gonna stay one step ahead of the markets. That's why I'm telling you now. I have to show you every pattern, every possibility on the GameStop chart a couple weeks before it happens, because these dips play out in a single day. It can go down significantly. So for all we know right now, it could take one day for this to play out. It could be tomorrow. That's why I'm telling you. It's not because I want to be bearish about it. I don't want to talk negatively about GameStop. That's just what's on the chart here. Let me catch up with the chat. Oh, did AMC? Yeah, okay. AMC's below 10. No surprise there. It's below 10 because that's the paper hands folding point. Every single time this thing dips under 10, paper hands fold. So perhaps a little short attack there, a little panic selling. Boom. People get stopped out, they're out of their positions, and then it goes higher. It's rough market conditions right now. Be very careful with stop losses. Remember, it may come lower down to the 950 support, the horizontal support. We're looking for that to hold today. It held yesterday, should hold again today. It's probably still gonna close green on the day. Technically it's red because the candle is red because it opened high. It opened up here, so it went down from that point. That's why it looks red. Essentially, or something, I don't know. I wasn't awake in the morning, so put out a lot of content last night, yesterday. If you guys missed it, I do have a video from this morning out there about some of this as well. Came out early this morning before the markets opened, so if you may have not had a chance to watch that, I recommend watching that as well after the day's over. So I don't even really know how the opening went today on these assets. I just know they're continuing to break out, which is what we've been waiting for. So I'm here to get you guys ready, get everyone prepared for tomorrow, for next week. It's not about today. It's okay that it's red right here, right now. Nothing has been invalidated on the higher time frames. Just gonna do a little freestyling. Thanks everyone, welcome to the Random Thursday show. That's a nice target. Looks great. Yeah, let's not talk about politics, it's boring. Nice. James been investing since 1984. We have some serious investors watching right now. It's a lot of money on the line. We have some fun on this channel, but we did take this very seriously. We're just looking for CCIV to hold, hopefully, this green box right here. It is right now. But we want that to hold on the day. AMC is not falling, guys. If you're new to the channel, thanks a lot for tuning in. Welcome aboard. Second of all, when stuff dips 1%, 2%, we're not considering that a dip here, so don't even bother mentioning it in the chat. I only want to know if something's going 5 to 10%. We're not worried about a 1% dip. That's what CCIV just did, and it's already green again. So those dips don't mean anything. This little dip below $10 that we're just looking at, it's irrelevant, okay? It's not a dip. It's not a crash. Right here. AMC's not dipping here. I'm not calling that a dip. It's breaking out. It's trending up. It's looking to continue and push higher. It's not dipping. Dipping would be going down further than this. I just wanted to clear that up because every once in a while someone's like, AMC's crashing, it went down 0.5%. We're hitting those bigger moves, guys. We're having results on this channel. We called that CVM breakout up 70% from yesterday. We called it yesterday and hit a 70% long in one day, okay? That's what we're going for. We don't care about 1% red on AMC when there's stuff like this going on. I mean, if you want to freak out over a 1% AMC correction, then you're not looking at the right assets, because there's many more opportunities going on right now beyond AMC. You can't argue this result. 71% in one day. Literally, we called this yesterday on the live show. Bunch of our members hopped into that. It's great stuff. Congratulations. A bunch of people also bought the dip on CCIV headstock. I know he entered at $17.77 on CCIV yesterday. The magic sevens. He pretty much entered mostly because of the number itself, 1777 right here, but look how perfectly he timed that bottom. We called this bottom perfectly on the show yesterday live as well. Big bear trap. So we're having amazing results right now. It's not all about AMC. It's kind of one of the slower movers at the moment. We're patiently waiting for something, a bigger impulsive move in the future, some more volatility, but Oh no, I'm not angry at all. It's it's just serious times right now. Okay, it's very intense market conditions. People are getting wrecked. Portfolios are getting destroyed every single day. Don't let that be you. That's why I'm talking intensely lately. Alright, I've been charting this stuff nearly 24/7. The markets are hot. Trading's not all funs and games. I'm trying my best to kind of whip the crew into shape a little bit so you guys are well prepared and trained for the next few months ahead. We got a long way to go. There's going to be a lot more up and downs to come. We're just beginning here. Feel free to call out any BS in the chat. I haven't been able to read every single message. Yeah, we're not trying to talk about presidents. I will say that the presidential turnover, okay, whoever's focused on all the politics stuff, so I'll say this and then we can end it there, okay? And then let's focus on the markets. It's at $10. It's at $10 psychological. Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong. What's going on, JOE? Who are you talking about? Oh. Okay, settle down, everybody. Settle down. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. We're having good markets today. It's I want everybody to stay positive. No need to no need for any back and forth together. But yeah, so with the presidential stuff, the thing about that, regardless of who's elected, who was elected and whatnot, the important part is the turnover, is making Americans feel somewhat more comfortable with the economy. Adding to that effect, we have the US dollar index increasing strength. Okay, thanks for letting me know, JOE. Actually, I like James. James is fine, so don't worry, James. Let's just try and keep it away from that for the rest of the stream. Thank you. That's your little politic warning. Guys, JOE's a long-time supporter, Kendall. Come on, just be mature. Alright, so since everyone's not focusing on the charts, what we're gonna do is start charting the crap out of everything so you have no choice but to focus on it. Alright, so AMC is hitting this $10 psychological. It may get rejected going towards the end of the day. What time is it? 11, 12 on 2. We have about an hour, 40 minutes to go on the day. There's not a whole lot of time left here. It may retest 950, just about down below here. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to close the day here. The candle of the day. We're just crossing our fingers that the bullish momentum is strong enough to continue on for the rest of the day. Just another hour and a half here, really. If it does keep trending up for the rest of the day, it can definitely close around 1050. Thanks, Chachi. We're gonna have a little intermission here in a few minutes, by the way. Maybe when I'm gone, you guys can hash out all that drama, but I'm trying to make some dough. We got people trying to make bread today, so maybe go tune into CNBC for that stuff. Sure, the VPVR point of control just on this 5-minute day trading chart is gonna be right up here at this whole range, so that's the short-term target for today. Yeah, it's all relevant for it. I agree, but we talk a lot about stuff like that on the Discord as well between the members, and it's not really the appropriate place for that. It's just not helpful, okay? That's the problem. The problem with talking about that kind of stuff in the chat, it's okay, you can say it a little bit, but exactly, JBake. JBake said, please stop distracting from the charting. That's the problem with it. It's getting us off topic, and then we're gonna miss some moves. I'm sure everyone wants to know what CVM's gonna do today. It's only halfway up to its breakout target. Maybe that'll pump another 50% tomorrow morning. So we should probably be talking about that instead of what everyone else is talking about on the news. Part of the advantage with our mature audience is all the amazing chat that's been going on during the last live streams. We've had some great calls. Some people have just shouted out random assets in the chart and markets, and I pull them up, and then we find a big play. So the more on topic we remain, the more helpful it is for everybody to succeed. CCIV's bounced out of the green box already. I continue to feel stronger and stronger that this is a bear trap. Patience is key here on his Wall Street bet plays. Thanks for the happy little trees, JOE. See, we're getting positive again. It's all good. No worries, guys. People are just emotional in the markets right now. Not everyone's crushing these trades. There are successful traders, investors taking massive losses every day here on these ups and downs, getting lost in the grand scheme of things. SCKT. I haven't looked at that whatsoever, Mina. Or go ahead and write it down for the vote. I don't think I'm gonna have time today, but to give you an accurate analysis. So that's the thing, I can pull up 100 charts today if you guys want, but then it's not going to be very accurate, so we don't want to overdo it with too many charts. Or add it to the vote for tomorrow or something, or just, yeah, I'll just write down to look it up for you. I like you. So for tomorrow, we'll be looking at SCKT? SCKT for Mina. See there? There's another one someone suggested in Discord. So a couple of surprise charts for tomorrow that we've never looked at before. Should be fun. Denwo's gonna have to go out and buy a bottle of rum here soon, guys, because I've been saying the day this hits $20 1 cent, I'm gonna crack open a nice bottle of rum for the crew. on camera. I'm not sure how long we're gonna have to wait for that. If we see some real bullishness coming through for the whole end of the month, we're talking about $15-20 end of month target. That's the potential here on AMC. That's how fast it's pumping. I think that was it, Tan. Thank you. Alright, Tan. Take a look at FSN for you tomorrow. FSM, excuse me. Here we go. Got you. Exactly, we are ahead of the market, Blue Duck, just by entering, accumulating, watching, being aware of these high risk, high reward plays. They're essentially trending the opposite of the bigger markets, the greater indices, the SPX, the Dow. I am kind of curious what the volume's looking like today. Not much. Okay. Very interesting. I want to tell you about the volume, and then we're going to take our little intermission here. 5-7 minute break. And just refresh. Get a breath of fresh air, have a little talking break, and thanks for your patience. So the volume's interesting here because, well, first of all, new traders aren't going to recognize any significance to this. If you just look at the bottom of the chart here down below, there's not much noteworthy action on this chart. Okay, on the volume indicator is just the basic volume. So new traders aren't gonna understand that anything's happening here. They're just gonna say it's flat. It's not. It's been trending down, decreasing for weeks. It's very low volume. The hedges, remember the short fee rate is very high right now, so it's expensive for hedge funds to short AMC, and when you zoom way in, it's actually just ever so slightly has put in, so there's a 4-hour chart, our favorite for swing trading, ever so slightly has put in a bullish green bar as opposed to these last ones. Technically it's trending up on the 4-hour volume, is increasing. It's very hard to spot that, recognize that, understand that. That's why I'm showing you. I'm trying my best to show you guys stuff that other people are gonna miss. Those are real trader indicators. That's how a real trader analyzes the volume. It's not about it's not about the 15-minute volume. This means nothing right here. Great stuff. We have the tunes pumping. Cool. So I will leave AMC and GME up. Yikes. Give us resistance. I'll leave that there. It's fine. Hey, thanks so much, Joseph. You're very welcome. Happy to join you all on this Thursday afternoon end of the market stream. I'll be live again tomorrow morning as well, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Appreciate your support, Joseph, and everyone in the chat. See you in a few minutes.
Thanks again.
Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'll be back in just another minute here. Be live almost 2 more hours, so thanks for your patience. stuff in the markets today. Welcome back, Team Denwo. Thanks for your patience. Appreciate the chat. Getting back on topic there. Powder Hounds. Watching closely. Don't upset Powder Hound. I'm letting him handle it. Cool. AMC, sheesh, $10 exactly right now. Every time it hits that, people are going to be selling. That's the crazy part. Is every single time AMC gets above $10, people are putting a stop loss right at 10. So stops are getting hit over and over and over here at $10. Be very careful with stop losses right now on these assets, all of them. Maybe not GameStop, but you know what I mean. The long assets, the bullish ones, the ones trending up right now, be careful not to get stopped out too early along those lines. Be careful. I haven't said this in a while. Be careful not to exit your long entries too soon. You don't want to exit at $10 when it might go to 11, 12 end of the week. Hey JBic, what was that good news on CCIV you mentioned? We have a report of some kind of bullish news story coming out, CCIV. Anyone know what that's about? Yeah, we're all friends here. So some of those intense back and forths between people, it's all in good spirits, okay? It's the type of dialogues that we all have internally within ourselves anyway. Sometimes people just want to hash those ideas out a little bit. Muna Vega says, even he feels psychologically at $9, he feels that it's cheap. At $10, he feels it's expensive. That's kind of how it's going on AMC. It's exactly at 10, so people are trying to enter under 10. They can't do that. People are trying to have a stop loss above 10. They can't do that. It's no man's land right now for day trading on AMC, really. But things are in favor of the bulls, okay? The odds are it's gonna trend up from here because of the higher time frames, the positive sentiment, the accumulation that's been going on, this midterm uptrend, all of that stuff combined puts the odds slightly ahead towards continuation up. Just supports this moving average down here. It may test that. It may dip and test it and bounce. If it doesn't, it could even hold sideways until it hits that moving average and then bounces off it. Or it could just go straight up from here to the end of the day, power hour. Hour and 20 minutes to go on the close. That doesn't always kick off anything exciting, but it may. So with all those factors combined, That's confluence. That's what we call confluence. Confluence means multiple signals, multiple indications pointing in the same direction. So if I had to put a guess on it, just statistically, I would probably give it a 60% chance to continue up here off this $10 area. I would give it a slightly higher odds, maybe 55% chance on a day trade, not even on the midterm. If we're talking about the midterm, long-term charts, then it's more like a 75% chance. It looks nice. This is what we've been hoping to see on a real recovery here from this point. Take a second to remember all the FUD just the other day at 850. Much panic and uncertainty down here just the other day. It's happened before too. Just the other week. A few times here. Our viewers were focused on the higher picture, the higher time frame picture. Remaining calm. The motto, stay calm, hold strong. Make sure you can read that. There you go. Stay calm, hold strong. It's time to be doing that. Accumulating, staying calm. It's at 10:03 right now. There's that's that 60% odds kicking in. Nothing's guaranteed, nothing's certain here, but the odds are it's gonna push up to the end of the day. What ticker is Fuel Cell, Omar? I don't think I'm gonna have time to pull it up because I've not charted that, so I want to have enough time to actually give you some solid technical analysis on that. I'm happy to write it down for tomorrow's stream. FCell, got it. Alright, so I already have a bunch of stuff for tomorrow's stream. Thanks for a suggestion. It'll be a marathon, so looking forward to that. Because of all this going on, I'd like to be live the whole day tomorrow to keep up with all this stuff. It's a Friday, so we don't need a huge pump on the end of the day today. It would be cool to see that tomorrow. Alright. Sounds good, Omar. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. 5-Cell, Darthman, Zig. What's going on, exec? The percent of our viewers outside the USA is roughly 35%. It may have been skewed. I haven't checked it in a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll pull it up for you. I'm really proud of our community, our global audience members, and our large female percent viewers. Let me take a quick look at that. Great question. Suppose it's not morning anymore, is it? It's morning somewhere for someone tuning in. Hopefully I don't lag the stream at all, pulling up more YouTube stuff. I think it may have changed because of the more frequent live streams. Our female viewers have increased. Shout out to any female viewers tuning in. It's interesting stuff. I typically wouldn't show this stuff on the channel. This is the kind of fun we have on the live shows. You never know what I might pull up, so check it out, guys. It's pretty amazing. 65% of the amount watched is from our subscribers. Our subscribers keep coming back again and again because we're having strong results every day. This is unusual. Usually on YouTube channels, this is like 95% not subscribed, 5% subscribers. More than half the people that watch the show are frequent viewers. 8.5% female audience. This is the entire channel, guys. Is hundreds of thousands of views. Oh, you know what? This is actually the last month. Let's go to the lifetime even, for that matter. Top geographies, 68% US audience. So we have a 32% global audience on the entire channel, guys. On 320,000 views. Oh, you're supposed to see that. Thank you everyone for all the generous donations. But this is the kind of fun we have on the show, so I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This is what our audience is. It's pretty amazing stuff. Really proud about those analytics. I'm not in coin, Christian. We did a little bit of analysis on Coinbase IPO the day that came out. It went down from that point. I don't know what it's done since then. Because I've already looked at it in the past, I can pull that one up really quick and just get an idea of what happened. So yeah, guys, this is what I was talking about. I was very bearish on this IPO for this reason. Look how much it's come down. I haven't even looked at it since it was back here. And I was saying there was a chance, maybe it could bounce from there, but look, it's just trended down. Yikes. So, question yesterday about stuff that I wouldn't even touch. I would not touch this asset right now. Not with a 10-foot pole, guys. Not until there's some kind of confirmation signals of any sort of reversal here. It's a sharp resistance trend line here. It's way underneath. Who knows how low this could go? Be careful. Coinbase IPO. Crypto is very risky right now. You don't want to lose half of your life savings on stupid Coinbase IPO. It's okay to be a little excited about it and just scoop up a few shares for later on, but this is way risky. There's no floor, there's no bottom down here, so how low will this go? No one knows. It could go much lower. It's still at $300 per share. Be very, very careful with Coinbase. I could go on and on about that, but trust me, you don't want to risk an entry right now on this shit. It's stuff like this that calls for some extreme language. This is not pretty at all on the chart. It's just a descending parallel channel going into the abyss. still like how CCIV looks on the day. No hard sell-off. It's continuing to trend up from yesterday. Bounce out of this green buy box. Now it's finding support on the moving averages. Looks good. Appreciate it, exec, my friend. This is some extreme shit. Really is.
That's some extreme shit.
It really is. So some of those charts, not every chart looks great right now. There is tough times in the market still for new money. I'm showing you a bunch of awesome opportunities. They're rare. They're few and far in between right now. Nowadays, in this whole cycle, the US dollar and crypto and Wall Street bets, it's hard to find good plays like this, but we're doing it. So I'm gonna stay on top of those exciting plays right now for the end of the day. Last hour ahead here. One of those is CCIV, this bear trap scenario. One of them CVM. It's looking interesting. It hasn't dipped very much. So this is a dip. I would call this a dip, not AMC going down 1%. Taking a measured move of this is going to be 15% dip. That's a dip. So if AMC goes down 15%, then you can call it a dip in the chat. Then I agree with you, but honestly, CVM holders, anyone who entered down here, it's too early to exit. This is, I think it's gonna go higher. This looks good for tomorrow. It's primed. It's only halfway to the target, really. That's why we're watching it instead of I don't know, Coinbase IPO or Dogecoin or something, because there's potential here right now. It's already up 70% from when we called the bottom yesterday. I wonder how NAKD is doing. It's just holding this moving average, so slight bit of red on the morning, just like, well, I should say the afternoon. It appears it went up in the morning. Slight bit of red in the afternoon, sell off. It's now at these moving averages support. Nothing wrong there, nothing bad. It's following this idea, this breakout, and then retest like so. It's just very difficult to put an exact time on that thing. We don't know what hour of the day that was gonna happen. We're just looking for that type of pattern. And there it is. So next target's up here, 67 cents NAKD. Short term. Boom. Maybe tomorrow. It would be pretty wild if we made another call, another day trade call like that right here, right now on NAKD. I wonder, is this gonna have a 20% day tomorrow? We'll have to check back on this chart in the morning. I don't think it's gonna happen in the last hour today, but MVIS has been trending down for the most part. It has to hold 1250 today. I wonder if it's moved at all. Somebody was asking. Yeah, the bearish case, there's nothing bullish, no confirmation here. I mean, it appears that way at first glance. So people get a little bit overexcited, they get overhyped, enter too high. The bigger pattern here is that it's trending down. This is more like a resistance box. I didn't really want to do this, but I think at this point I may have to turn it red. So I may change that color again tomorrow, but for now it really needs to close around this area today for any kind of bullishness. Around $13, $12.50. It's not gonna look as nice down here. We'll see how that closes on the day. I don't think we're gonna know anything different until that happens, till after today. So I'm done looking at that chart. Nokia, yeah, that's been preparing for a breakout, and there it is. It's going. This thing's really ready to rock here. It's been way on the back burner for too long. People are losing sight of Nokia. It's ready for a big breakout, guys. I'm telling you right now. I've been keeping up with this for weeks, even though I haven't showed it on the channel. This is ready. It's time on Nokia. We're setting sail on Nokia. Raise the sails on Nokia. This isn't the chart with my lines on it though. I wonder if I can find that real quick. I seem to have misplaced our Nokia chart. I must have pulled it up randomly one time. That's okay, because I think people are pretty tuned in. At least our members know what's going on there. I can give you a quick overview of this. Basically, it's been trending down for some time. It appears to have found some sort of bottom here. There's a solid support right about here, $3.10. And it's looking to break out any day, based upon this resistance being broken already. All those things combined that we've been charting lately on Nokia, it's time today, right now. It's happening. I think this is gonna play out to be a big pump soon. Warning you now. Before people realize it, it could be way higher and they wake up in the morning. What the heck? How'd that happen? I already know some people tomorrow are probably going to be saying in the chat, oh, I wish I bought Nokia yesterday. Keep being one step ahead of the markets. A lot of hot plays right now. The hot beverages are steaming up. That song was Blue Nude by Verified Picasso. Nosferatu. Nosferaru. Sorry about that. If I didn't think this was a good entry on Nokia, Jonathan, I wouldn't be showing you it. I'm not just showing you charts because they're being talked about. I'm showing you stuff that has opportunity and potential right now. So everyone needs to decide if long on Nokia right here matches your portfolio and your risk tolerance. If it does, then you have what you need on the charts technically. Yeah, for sure. I'm having fun, so I'm not meaning to sound harsh at all, guys. Just trying to make it very clear and easy to understand what we're looking at here. Keep it mellow on the daily update videos because there's more casual people tuning in, okay? In the live stream, we got hardcore traders in here right now trying to double their money on stuff like this, and they've been crushing it. We've been crushing the day trades. There's a lot of nice scalps going on essentially every day. I wish I could be trading it more myself. I'm doing my best to help everyone out, so I'm not really trading when I'm live on stream with you guys. So I really appreciate all the donations coming through. That makes it worth my time. We're all winning together. I have every reason to help you. My goal is for success round. I want my viewers to win in the markets, to beat the markets. It's not easy to do. Awesome positivity in the chat. Exactly, it was like foreplay right now on Nokia. She's getting warmed up. Just like CCIV Bay. We're essentially romancing CCIV Bay. We were laughing one time comparing trading to dating. Because you try over and over again until you find the right one. CCIV Bay is looking pretty hot. So she's been playing hard to get. Powder Hound's in control of the chat today, so it's in his hands. Sorry, exec. Yeah, if they are, Teach. Be careful what you say in the chat. I might call you out if it's dumb. I've had to kick a couple of salty bears in the past, and now they don't know what's going on the charts. Oh, what? Price on Webull shows 418? What are you talking about? On Nokia? Are you looking at the US markets? Or am I looking at the US markets? Shit, 1 second guys. What's going on here with Nokia? What price is Nokia? Price check Nokia in the chat. Okay, apologies. Here's our chart. That's why I couldn't find it. I clicked the wrong exchange. Sorry about that, guys. So the numbers were off on that chart. The patterns are still in effect. Thank you for clearing that up. This is the US market here, $4.18. I must have clicked the wrong market when I typed it in. I got you. Thanks for clearing that up. So that doesn't change anything, guys. That's what's cool about it, because it's still the exact same looking chart patterns here. We still have that resistance breakout, that rounding bottom. Okay, it's in full effect. It's also following this short-term support trend line right here. Any day is looking to break out, potentially tomorrow, maybe Monday. It's really getting close here. Something happening. That's really the best way to be trading between all these assets right now. So you don't want to be trying to sell here, enter here, sell here, get in GameStop, make a quick AMC trade, hop back in CCIV. That's way harder than it sounds. Don't even bother trying to do that if you're just getting started. So really the best way to trade between the assets, like you're saying, who is that? Sam Strayer. So you're looking to take some profits and then enter a trade. That's a much better strategy. The only way to really change your liquidity, move your liquidity between AMC and GameStop like that is going to be smashing profits on one and then waiting for a better entry on the other. So for example, some of our members were able to profit on GameStop Some of our members were able to profit on GameStop up here from an entry down here. Lock in a nice 500, 600, 7 per 100%. Pretty amazing results on that breakout. And then they entered AMC with those profits. That's how you move the liquidity between these two assets. You don't try and do it every single day, up and down, in and out. Exact, bro. Appreciate the support today. It's always good seeing you tuned in. Words of wisdom coming through from Exec for the audience.
My mother always used to say, the older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana.
Well, the whole monkey business stuff, monkeys eat ripe bananas, don't they? We're waiting to eat a ripe banana. GameStop's ripening. It's getting tastier and tastier the lower it goes. Right on, Brent. Thank you. Yeah, Mike, if you didn't catch it, Nokia is, yeah, it's above $4. Sorry about that confusion on the Nokia chart. I clicked the wrong market when I pulled it up. So these symbols where my mouse is right now, these are all different countries for Nokia Corporation. So I must have clicked the wrong country, so that was in euro or something. That wasn't the US dollar. The New York Stock Exchange US dollars at 420. No, I don't really follow Plug, just a little bit of the talk around it, I guess. Nothing particular about it. It doesn't get me that excited, personally. Nothing wrong with it that I know of, but perhaps we'll pull it up next show, or I might add it to the vote or something. I'll write it down. It's a pretty good suggestion. PLEG. Kind of forget what's been going on with that lately. Yep, Powderhound's on top of the chat. Thank you, Powderhound.
I used to sell furniture for a living.
Oh, thanks.
The trouble was it was my own. Citadele.
Oh gosh. What do y'all think about? What do y'all? Nah, never mind. I don't want to get too much to what I was about to say. Thanks for the participation today, though. Funny quotes. I like all the quotes we have rolling. So, I want to remind everybody that some of the best investment knowledge, the best investment tips are the time-tested, proven ones. Like a penny saved is a penny earned. How about a penny saved is a penny invested? I like that more. Hmm, 45 minutes. We're running low on time for the day. I wonder if AMC is going to close above 10. No, it didn't do that yesterday. 978 on the close yesterday, so we still haven't seen a nice close on the day above 10 yet. Maybe it'll do that today, maybe not. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. But it's looking soon. It's coming soon to a theater near you. AMC over $10. That already happened. We had a preview this morning, a trailer. Remember the support's down here, so it is kind of looking like potentially not much of a green close on the day. It's around this little gap here on the opening. That's fine. It's honestly probably gonna put in an indecision candle on the day, which would be just fine. So right now it's indecisive. And so that's not gonna tell us the direction. It's gonna tell us that there may be a big move coming soon. And we're looking for that to extend upwards. If the hedges get lucky, it's gonna consolidate in this range for a little while, maybe a week. But I think time is running out, time's ticking. They're running out of ammo. Let's check out the Fintel data on the day. Just real brief look at that. See if there's any noticeable changes, really. Oh yeah, okay. People were talking about this in Discord earlier. Check it out. They have 0 short shares availability today, according to this. According to Fintel. It's not, that doesn't mean there's 0 at all. There's not exactly 0, okay? They can still do things to fuck with the price. I'm sure they have a stockpile of shares ready to go to short with anyway for when they run out during times like this. So they definitely have more than 0, but according to this, there's 0 more available this morning. So that's a big reason why we saw a nice continuation. Interesting how the fee is not available. The last I checked, it was like 25%, I think. So yesterday it was 24, day before 29, 30, 36. This may be the critical peak here, the apex at 36.6% short volume ratio on the day last week. Now that there's 0 shares available, how are they gonna short 35% of the market today? They can't. That's the whole idea, guys, behind keeping up with this data. According to this, they're running out of shares to short with, and it's costing them a lot to do it with. That's really the only reason I've kept up with it on the channel, that data. It's really all about the charts. That helps us get validation on our charts. That puts in further bullish confirmation. Yeah, they all hide info. It's all... So that's just an idea of what's happening with those numbers. It's not perfect by any means, but it has been pretty accurate over the long term. The changes that we see on those numbers over weeks and months is very relevant. It doesn't matter so much the change on the daily basis. So when you hear stuff, it was so funny the other day. AMC, I think it was up here this day. There was all the hype and rumors about 99% utilization. Well, look what happened. Thankfully, I was able to dispel some of that hype because it didn't affect anything here. I was kind of chuckling to myself reading some of the statements about the 99% utilization hype of, oh my god, 99%, it's gonna pump tomorrow. It didn't at all. Took a whole couple of days for a solid continuation. Support to be found. It's all on the chart here. There's nothing really to do with that utilization stuff. It's all on the chart. Everything we need to know. Show me the chart, I'll tell you the news. Not everyone trades like that. many traders, investors who don't believe in technical analysis whatsoever. They only trade based off the news cycle. I don't think it's possible to be accurate whatsoever if you're trading based off news cycles and rumors and speculation. If you're trading based off the chart, well, we expected this perfect move almost exactly. I mean, it's doing everything we thought. Remember I kept saying that $10 psychological resistance was smashed through the other day? That wasn't a strong resistance anymore, so it pumped right through it. So we called that 10.50.11. I know I have this charted out too. Let me pull up a couple of the day trading charts for AMC. There you go. It didn't quite hit the $11 target yet. That's where it's looking to go next. So broke above 10. Had a nice pump. I'm just gonna, alright, I'm really gonna clean this up here. Just readjust some of these projections and stuff now that we have more data on the chart. A chart's like a map. It's a organization of the data to help us navigate these choppy waters across the ocean with Captain Denwo and crew. Shout out Team Denwo tuning in right now. That's the only reason I'm live right now. It's my VIPs on Discord. You guys were all trading these assets, so I thought I'd help everyone out. Oh hey, thanks for asking, Faisal. Denwo has a lot of experience trading and analyzing the markets. I started at an early age. Alright, time for a fun little story. Appreciate all the support in the chat. I had this really random class in high school in like freshman year, and it had zero relevance to me at the time. I had no idea that it was gonna have any importance in my future or my life at all. And looking back on it, what that class was about, a few things. It was about programming. I became a programmer. It was about paper trading. I became a trader. And it was about starting a business, and I'm an entrepreneur. That's how I started all this a long time ago. I've been doing it ever since. And it's tough to even put a like a time, like how long have you been doing this? Okay, so if you want a year on that, it was early high school, so you can guess how old Denwo is, but that was about 15 years ago. And what's wild about that, so if you hear it's there's some miscommunication around those type of things, because if somebody says they've been trading for 5 years, well, what does that mean? Okay, have you been casually trading for 5 years? Have you been watching Denwo for 5 years? Are you charting your own charts for 5 years? So I didn't take it extremely seriously for probably those first 5 years until I really learned what was going on with it all, and then I got more interested, seeing the potential. And so if we take the last 10-year chunk of that period, it's not really accurate to just go, oh, well, Denwo's been hardcore trading for 10 years now, because I'm literally doing it all day, every day, essentially. So it's really not, it's way more than that. It's not your average 15 years. It's pretty much all I've done for the last 15 years. Of course, life gets in the way sometimes. I went to college. But you never know where you're gonna end up in 10 years. Hope you enjoyed that history lesson. Just a little mental break from the charts.
How do you find a blind man at a nude beach? It isn't hard.
Oh, gee. I don't think I want to know. That's interesting quote. Did you make that up, bro? I've never heard that one before. That's a complex statement. I feel like I could dive pretty deep into that one. It's like an analogy or symbolism about trading. Cause thank you.
Keep up the good work, bro. Hashtag AMC.
Awesome. Much appreciated all the support today, everybody. Our copy cup is overflowing. It's amazing stuff. Special thank you to our community members for bringing you all this stream today. The more support we get, the more we've been going live.
Thanks, Denwo.
Right on. You got it, TJ. I know you've been watching for a while. All our longtime viewers tuning in. I don't know, what sentence did I stop midway on? I was probably reading the chat. Sometimes I'm talking and then a funny message catches my eye and I stop. It's not all about the charts either. I am keeping up with the chat, all the questions, all the sentiment and talk around these assets. It helps us get a better picture of the phase with AMC. I'm a little surprised how frequently this $10 is getting broken through. Simply because of the stop losses we were talking about earlier. Anyone placing stops at $10, it's just getting hit. It is a really high intensity area right now. $9.99. It's looking to close above 10 today at the moment. I'm crossing my fingers for the AMC bulls. People are locked and loaded, some big bags. I've had plenty of time to accumulate these dips. Time's up. If somebody couldn't decide if they were bullish or bearish yet, it's too late. You missed the dip. I don't mean this dip, I mean the bigger dip, the 850 dip down here. I don't think I am gonna average up, Tej. So all my entries are way below where the price is sitting right now at 9.97. I entered AMC around $5.40. So I'm really not planning to accumulate more over $10. Remember, I've been saying for a long time, any entry under 10 for AMC is pretty good for long term. I don't think we're gonna stay under 10 very long anymore in the future going forward. It might be done with the whole accumulating under $10 for long term. It might be done with. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell people that anymore. It's looking to close over 10 and potentially not return there. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle? Because his wife has passed away. Poor Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper isn't actually a real guy. It's funny, I think. I'm pretty sure he was not a real person. Colonel Sanders was a real guy. I think Dr. Pepper's just a brand name.
Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle? Because his wife has passed away.
That's pretty much what happened on CCIV. I'm having fun applying your quotes to the charts. CCIV was going through a little bit of a mourning phase. Mourning as in MOURNING. A little grief-struck period here. Like good old Dr. P. Appreciate the kind words, Raymond. Guy's dentist is named Dr. Pepper. Very important fact there, guy, thank you. We have some fun in the chat. I'm out of my hot beverage. I've moved on to a cold beverage for the afternoon stream. Some horchata. Cool, so CCIV's probably gonna close green. 5-minute charts blasting off again. Somehow it's even put in a couple little gaps on this chart. That's interesting. So bulls, large money, large buys on this asset. They're placing large orders higher than where the candle closed. So someone was willing to pay a little premium here to scoop up more shares. This could have been like one single entity, just boom, pumping it up 1% or whatever, 0.5%. Just one giant whale putting a huge buy. Great question, Tej. There's a reason I don't show those bigger indices on the charts. We took a look. Okay, how much time do we have? 13 minutes. I don't have time to dive into this, but I will show you very quick. It's the kind of stuff I like to do on the live shows. You're lucky if you're tuning in right now and you haven't seen this. I just forget where my chart is because I'm not keeping up with this on the YouTube channel. I'm charting this personally. see if I can find it. So if you're just tuning in, I'm breezing through a couple of charts looking for one that we talked about on the last show. Here it is. I'm not touching this stuff right now. Here's SPX, SPY, the dollar's recovering. This is trending down. It's looking very topped out, possibly. I cannot recommend holding these bigger indices at the moment. There's really a reason why I don't talk about these trades or crypto right now on this show. I'm gonna talk about them when the time's right. Time's not right. I'll stay on for a few minutes after the close as well to make sure, summarize everything on the day. NAKD is still holding support. CTRM trending down a little bit, but it's been breaking out over and over. Every time it's broken out, it has returned to this floor, this bottom area. So back here, and now maybe here. It has been returning to this floor over and over again, so that would be okay. Thanks, C-Bomb. Rock on, man. It even extended outside of the buy box. It broke out of this resistance, 51 cents. That's a bullish signal. Okay. So we're just gonna have to wait for this to get above this moving average here in purple. Once it gets up here, it's probably gonna pop, go way higher. Maybe tomorrow. Hope to see you there on the live stream, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, of course. Global audience, so that's 30 minutes before the market's open. Pre-market analysis. Why do you say that, Zig? Yeah, it's pretty much any day now. We could see a nice breakout on AMC. It's 10 bucks again. So right now, right this second, people are placing stop losses at $9.99. They're entering at 10. They're placing a stop loss at $9.99, something like that. It might get, and it just got hit again. They just got stopped out, $9.99. Wild times. That's why I'm here live right now watching AMC, so you don't make mistakes like that. It's a silly little mistake to make like that. It's happened probably 20 times today. What's up, Grandpa? Florida girl. Pete Moss. Hey, who's that? Sharon. How are you doing today? Thank you very much. It's awesome to see all the OGs in the chat. I'll be on Discord later too. There's some great conversation out there. I like the articles people were posting about AMC. Let's just remove the bearish case for now. It's kind of funny when I draw this type of pattern. Obviously no politics, right? But it's almost like an anarchy symbol. Just coincidentally. Not intentional. Cool, guys. We're looking for some kind of 5-wave pattern. It could be a pretty big chop here. Thank you. Nathan, how you doing? Right on, appreciate the $5. You know, catch up with the chat. I want to know how people are doing. How are we all feeling about this course today? Are we all still bullish on AMC? I hope so, because it's at $10. So let me know in the chat. It's only 15 minutes to go. And Tina, right on. Thanks a lot, guys. Girls, females, everybody.
Bought some NAKD
Nice.
and CTRM yesterday.
Congratulations.
More awesome thumbs up.
Crushing it. Cheers. I'm really happy to hear that. All the results from the audience. There's some green portfolios out there again. I'm happy about that. We've been able to stay 7 steps ahead of the market. And let's keep crushing it. So.
Thanks for coming out today, bro. See ya tomorrow, beer.
You got it, PJ. And thanks for the beer, bud. I'll catch you later. Artolactic coming through. Thank you very much. Just can't stop smiling today with all this positivity. Been just seeing all the names in the chat that I recognize. You're all very mature and intelligent to focus the conversation on our charts and our stocks. That's the most effective way to work together. Appreciate it, everybody. Exactly, Dennis. AMC's a marathon, not a sprint. That's so true. It's an endurance race. We're just running through the woods, through the ocean, on our bicycles. You just can't get tired out and give up halfway to the finish line. Exact, my bro.
How are Kentucky Fried Chicken and a woman the same? Once you take away the legs and the breasts, you're left with one greasy box to put your bone in.
Shout out to our female audience tuning in. Appreciate y'all. No offense meant, I'm sure. It's all in good fun. We're just... It's tough love, right? Just like AMC and GameStop. But we like to have some fun here. Yeah, see, here's the funny part. You could turn it back onto the males, of course. I'm sure you could reverse that, inverse that statement if you wanted to. Thanks a lot, Kelsey. And there we have it. Appreciate my female audience. No offense meant on the laughs. I just laugh at the silliness of you guys. It's not it's not anything personal. But remember, my ex-girlfriend didn't want me to buy Bitcoin.
I am sensing bullish
Some
energy
more
from the chat.
E-bomb. Yeah, very bullish today. You guys are hilarious. I'm probably blushing, turning a little red after all that stuff. Sheesh. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe leave out the 6x leverage part of that statement, Raymond. Options are tough right now, man. I'm not gonna even begin to recommend anything like that right now. People aren't ready for that. The crew's not ready for that. I don't want our pirate ship to light on fire. Options is like piling on a bunch of TNT onto our pirate ship. We don't want to do that right now. Yeah, paper trading. That's a grand idea. Yeah, so it's awesome because I'm continuing to learn how to communicate my charts and ideas better to the audience. The more we do this and hang out together. So we're all getting better and better. You guys are getting better at trading and charting and spotting opportunities. And I'm getting better at teaching it and showing you those opportunities. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all the knowledge and the place you share with us.
Oh, hey, Mike.
CCIV play was awesome. Thank you again.
Hell yeah, bro. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. The most rewarding thing about empowering the community is exactly that. You guys are getting empowered for the future. So real quick before the markets close here in 8 minutes, you're learning how to empower yourself, how to think outside the box, excuse me, how to stay patient, collected, strategic, plan ahead, think for the future. And if you've been tuning in every day, it's not going to take you nearly as long to catch up on all this stuff, how to chart like this, than most people, than the average everyday person who's too busy to be learning this type of thing, does take a lot of time and dedication, but if you're putting in the effort, it's gonna go a long way. And if you keep if you keep charting these plays, watching along every day, before you know it, maybe in a year, something like that, you'll start to feel a lot more comfortable with charting yourself, and you'll be able to tread water on your own. The goal is that I don't want it to take 5 years for everyone watching to learn how to trade decently. I'm giving you a boost and a jump start to your investing journey. Hopefully, if you're putting in the time and effort to really learn it and soak up the lessons I'm teaching with my psychology talks and history stories, it shouldn't take you nearly as long as 5 years. I'll be here. You know where to find me if you need me, but...
Why don't blind people skydive? Because it scares the crap out of their dogs.
Where are you finding these quotes, my friend? So funny. Interesting point. This is really random, but one of my biggest fears in life is going blind, because then I won't be able to use the computer anymore. I won't be able to chart anymore. I won't be able to play video games. Protect your eyesight. So the day is winding down now. I'm not quite sure what this wave's gonna look like. It's gonna depend on what happens early in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, pretty much. Just have, I think it was Elon Musk was talking about implants and whatnot to control your phone and your computer, your devices. Alright, 5 minutes to go. Enough stories, enough funds and games. Let's see what the heck GameStop's doing. Just barely holding 150 is what it's doing. Not looking great. This is a resistance exactly where it is right now. Exactly right here. Based upon this wick, this previous wick. So, following that trend line over to where we are currently, that's right underneath it. Oof, I would not want to be entering here whatsoever, personally. This is way too much risk for my liking. Just continues with the bearish signals every day, really, until something changes. Then I'm expecting it to trend lower. I'll let you know as soon as I see some kind of breakout confirmation on that. It might take a couple weeks. The earnings coming up like the 27th next month, I think. About a month away. No, we don't need to close above 10 today on AMC. It would just be nice if we did. It's more important to close above 10 tomorrow, the end of the week, because then officially all of the options will have expired on the week. All of the daily and weekly options throughout the contracts that are set to expire during this week will be done. All gone, flushed out of the markets. So closing above 10 tomorrow would be nice. What that's gonna do is put any strikes at under $10 expire worthless on the puts. On the shorts, I should say. See, we got a long way to go with the options stuff. I'm not ready to confuse new traders with options. It's too risky right now. I've heard a lot of stories of good traders and successful investors taking some big losses on options lately, so I refuse to. I morally don't agree with getting people new money excited about options right now. Once the learning course comes out, I'll have a lesson or two in there about options. So once people have tuned into that and learned enough about the basics of what I want to tell you about options, then we can start talking about it more during our live streams. And here we go, ticking down. Just for fun, I'm gonna go to the 1 minute chart, which I've literally never done on the channel.
Appreciate you coming on today.
You're welcome, Tan. It was due to member requests, all the traders on Discord this morning. Shout out to my VIPs, you guys rock. If you're interested in joining our trading community, I will post a shameless plug in the chat while we're wrapping up here. And that, guys, I think it was $9.99 there. I need to double check that. I don't think it was 10. I'm gonna refresh it. Still $9.99. The time's up. It looks like it's $9.99. So that's good. That's a nice bullish close on the day. So, alright, after hours is dipping. CCIV closed over 19. Okay, so over 10 on Webull. That's why I'm double checking it, just because this one chart shows $9.99 on other exchanges, on other trading platforms, it may be 10. We have people in the chat saying it's 10 on Webull right now. See if I can verify that real quick. Thanks guys for signing up with my Webull promotion. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing $9.99 on Webull. So Yahoo people are saying. What we're gonna do is just type AMC stock on Google and just pull it up. It says $9.99 on Yahoo. Or what is this? Just Google, I guess. New York Stock Exchange. You may have been seeing the after hours. See, we have a bunch of different statements coming through in the chat. Some people saying $9.99, some people saying 10. That's tough to say. Oh, that's funny. The very last song that was just playing is called Bullfight. So we started the show with a song called Hot Coffee. We're ending the show with a song called Bullfight. Great stuff. So regardless of that close, keep in mind tomorrow's we want to see it close above 10 tomorrow. It's okay if it was $9.99 today. No big deal there. So don't get stuck up on that, guys. No big deal. So it may, yeah, people are just seeing different things on different exchanges. It's been bouncing $9.99, $10 all day. So it doesn't really matter too much. It's all, let's look at the candle. So it's a green candle, so there you go. It doesn't really matter if 1 penny there. This looks like a false signal. It's selling pressure. It's on top of this moving average now. That looks nice. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. CTRM's pushing up after hours a little bit. Wonder what GME closed at. Pretty low. It's down 4.5% on the day technically. GME today. NAKD is holding nicely. That's getting ready for a bigger move. How about Nokia? So I'm just breezing through, giving a quick summary. Some of these different assets. Same thing, it's getting primed. It's up. Oh hey, we got a brand new member. Welcome aboard, Shakara. Great to have you. Thanks for your interest in our community, guys. I'll post a link in the chat. Want to wrap up the charts here. And I'll leave the music pumping, the chat going for a few minutes if you want to hang out. I'm always reading the chat. Later, Sean. So this is getting ready, nothing major yet. And then I wonder what happened with CVM today. It's just looking bullish still. It's looking to continue potentially tomorrow on CVM. Congratulations anyone who entered down here yesterday. It's quite a big pump, quite a big breakout. Moving averages are pointing straight up. A lot of support below here. Awesome. Appreciate y'all tuning in on this random Thursday afternoon, but there's some big moves in the market, so I want to keep you one step ahead. Shout out to my VIPs. I'll see you next time tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Happy trading. Have a great day. Take care, everybody.
Thanks,
who's
Denwo,
that?
for streaming today. CCIV is big.
Very welcome, Christopher. Take care. Thanks again, everyone, for joining me today.